Coche le live est online sous le jeu Baldur's Gate 3, Ultime commence.
Eh bien, rebonjour. Je sais plus où est-ce que je m'avais été arrêté hier. Je sais plus du tout. Ah oui, si, c'est bon. Je me souviens.
I see you. Just give me a moment. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. You and every other soul here. I can help if something's wrong. I'm no Master Halsin, but I can manage. Why are you asking? I know they're nasty creatures. Can get in your head and convince you up is down, and that's not all they'll do inside your head. Tell me honestly. Are you infected? Is that why you're asking? All right. Yes? Discovered some new ache, have you? Come here. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Oui, me buter.
We need to be quick.
The bird's eyes are glassy. Its breathing weak.
Head on in. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. All right. I suppose that makes things easier. Give me your arm, please. A cure. Now your arm, please. You don't have time for games. There. Be careful. Your legs will probably give out first. I'm sorry. Maybe Master Halsin could have plucked it from your head, but I can't. Without him here, the only treatment for an illithid tadpole is death. You're a risk to the people around you. I'm truly, truly sorry. For what it's worth, the poison is painless. It'll be like going to sleep.
Not many thorns have such unique poison. It has to be Kellamvor's kiss, a plant from the Dale lands. There is a cure, but try as you might, you can't recall it.
I won't. I can't.
Ouais, limite. Hein.
Gods above. It's a risk, but maybe you deserve a chance. All right. Master Halsin did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too. Now this is a vial of wyvern poison. It's quick and painless. Swear to me you'll swallow. I hope it doesn't come to that. But... And here's the antidote. Do not mix those two up. I spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading... He didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean every... I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad...
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Can't believe she poisoned you. Tried to put you down like a dying dog without so much as a whisper of consent. Yes, against her will, without rhyme or reason. How dare she snuff out life with as much thought as snuffing out a bloody candle? Yes. Yes, I am. But you handled it. You handled it well. As for myself, I could quite do with a tumbler full of water-deep whiskey. Anyway, how about we go find that chap Halsin, little Miss Poison Ivy mentioned. With a bit of luck, he has the means to offer us...
Mais cher Nettie, je te confie le bandeau pour entendre accès à la bibliothèque pour l'emploi. Créateur. Suivez les trucs, découvrez dans quel trou se cache une enfant. Ça n'engage pas le combat.
It's broken, but not too badly. That's curious. I can't even see a lock to pick.
What's that?
Take it one step at a time.
We just let her run off. A devil child.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Honnêtement, oui.
Too kind. A demon, more like.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. and mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed,
Agene culamo in umbra tua parter. Defende nos ab eminentibus equilibrio tuo. Ad nos differe.
the idol! It's gone! Stolen!
The time has come. Remove the outsiders.
Oh merde. C'est juste pour tester.
Defende nos ab eminentibus.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely. It's not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. It was stupid and reckless.
The pride of the gate.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers.
Ouais, ça c'est quoi? C'est Trouver Zoru. Attends, trop de trucs là. Sauver le premier. Traquer car je sais pas, c'est bizarre, il y a rien à faire avec la vache là. Enfin la vache. Je sais pas ce que c'est du coup. J'ai jamais su c'était quoi.
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake. That is tempting. But I could never leave Leah behind. As irksome as she may be. If only she... The wilds imperil us. I have been offered an apprenticeship by none other than Leroican. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate. This will change everything.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide.
Si tu le dis. Pourquoi il veut que je parle à Zo?
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Ah putain, faut que je sois avec...
We should be getting drunk at least.
Faut que je sois avec elle pour pouvoir lui parler, chiant.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. No helping it. We're exposed now.
Leave your pockets to people.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin. Yeah, when he ran off with the druid that saved our hides the first time. Without Halsin, This grove's not so friendly, I'll tell you that.
Was the time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear can swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
People up ahead.
Espèce de gars insuffisant, qu'est-ce qui chie? Putain, un câble, si dit le jeu.
Have you wondered what people will say when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint though.
I don't know.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
He's hurt badly. An oil bear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul. Edwin! Ed! Please!
Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids.
Super.
What? And just... I suppose he'd want us to go on.
May the absolute guide.
Bande de cons.
True soul.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you. your muscles loosen, the tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Putain, y'a pas un parrain, sérieux? Oh, il y a un chien.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar etched with a name. Scratch. The dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
Bah le chien je l'avais jamais rencontré.
You're an impressive fighter, Gale. You should consider a new name.
I take it you have some suggestions?
Strange. It looks healthy.
The Wizard Wonder.
A dead boar, but it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
Ouais, nickel.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. But you can't find any sign of a wound.
That's not how I was told.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
Dead goblins.
I wouldn't quite say that.
Dead travelers.
I learned the lesson.
Were they
after
heading
all.
to the Druid's Grove?
came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
Perception, putain, on est 6 mots avec ça.
Well, boys. Looks like we got ourselves a trespasser. Don't bother running. My archer's got decent aim and plenty of arrows.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You're a true soul. But my mistake, sir.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
You'll get no more trouble from us, promise.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
By the Sundering. The parasite allows us to influence others. A power born of Illithids is not one to take lightly. It may prove sin or salvation. Why commit? Dipping a toe in Illithid waters doesn't mean we have to dive in.
Sir,
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, and what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
School.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend. We follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful. Am I not astonishing? And you, a delicacy. Were I so lucky? Alas.
Donc ça, c'était devenu mes potes. Je sais pas comment.
Haven't seen that game in years.
How long do you think you can scream?
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable. Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
best not touch those webs or I'll end up as a meal.
Ah putain, c'est les araignées.
Something didn't like that.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly. 'Cause it makes me laugh. You want this? Find your own.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Oh putain. Allez. Allez, 2 fois 2, ça.
Like the runt.
Voilà, je suis un succès critique, nique ta race.